expecting a really close game, and that's what we got out there. But from your point of view, how come the result ended in their favor?
Well, they kept sticking to their game plan. I thought for the most part we're playing a flawless game until the miscue on their first goal, and it gave them a little bit of life. And then they scored the big goal on the power play. But for the most part, I thought we kept them at bay. And then they're a good hockey team, or they're gonna feel it a little bit. And they were able to come out on top. So it was a disappointing ending, but give our guys a lot of credit. They, losing a guy like Ambrell like that, and then we had to fill that hole. They did a really good job with that. So again, I give our guys a lot of credit.
When you look at that first goal, what does it say about Toby Nimas' development that he's up there in the rush and continuing to stay there to get that opportunity?
Well, yeah, I mean, when you have to have your defense involved, but it's smart. It's understanding when there's still a play to be made and when it's time to get back and do your job and play your position. So he's growing in that regard. It's good to see, and he played pretty well today.
That goal helped set up by the third line that you reunited here today. What did you like from that line when you put them back together?
Well, they're predictable. They read off each other extremely well. They change momentums in the game. They're dependable. They don't just play the offensive side; they play the defensive side. So they've been extremely well for us. They had a couple good looks there in the third too. So that's definitely a plus for tonight.
What does it say about Dennis Hedberg? He makes that miscue for the first goal, but then comes up with some huge saves later.
Yeah, he was really good in the third, and then in the overtime he made a couple nice saves before they scored there. So, but it just shows what he's doing with his maturity as far as making a play like that and then still being able to battle back from it, because you got to have a short-term memory when you're a goaltender.
What is the message to the group now as you guys go on the road and have almost every game is now a must-win for you guys?
Well, I think they know what's at stake. We don't need to sit there and pile it on. They put a lot of pressure on themselves. We always give them a game plan. We want to make sure that they're excited to play. I mean, we got 5 games left, and we still control our own destiny, and we're pretty depleted. So last thing we're going to do is bang on them to where they got to understand what's at stake. They know what's at stake. They did their best. So again, we're looking forward to this weekend.